What's going on, guys? DJ JAMIN here. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. Today we're talking about what to bring to a gig with you, what's inside of my DJ gig bag, what I bring with me. I want to know what's inside your gig bag. Leave it down below, but let's get going. Let's go. Alright guys, first thing we're going to talk about is not necessarily part of the DJ gig bag kind of thing. It's more for what I sometimes bring to gigs to give video, because you know that I do a lot of video stuff. So right now, for most of the vlog stuff, I use a Canon G7X Mark II. And that's for most of the vlog stuff. For when I do recaps and more cinematic stuff, I'll use the Sony a6000 on a Crane 2 motorized gimbal, and that's what I use with the Sony to get those smoother shots. And then for the aerial stuff, I haven't pulled this out in like 3 months, but now that it's getting warm out and nice and sunny, this is going to be used a lot more for cinematic shots and probably for the vlog stuff. So if you want some drone shots, let me know. But I am running the DJI Phantom 3 Special Edition. This is the 4K version of the Phantom 3, and this is what it looks like. I'm not going to pull it out, but yeah. This is a pretty awesome drone, super fast, super good video quality. And then to go along with this, I have a whole pack of ND filters to put on the camera just to get that more cinematic look. So that's that. Now let's move on to the actual gig bag. Alright guys, to start, this is the UDG Creator Backpack. Now, unfortunately, I don't think they make this this exact style anymore. They still make the Creator. It's just not this style. This is an older style. In fact, one of the original styles in that line. So you can go check out all of their backpacks on UDG's website. I'll link it down below. Definitely check them out. They got awesome backpacks for DJs, producers. If you travel a lot, they got backpacks and luggage for that. But definitely durable. Definitely recommend them for sure. So let's get into it. Alright, we're gonna go a little bit faster because I got a lot of stuff in here and I got one more other thing to show you guys. So I don't want this video to be like 45 minutes long. But to start, we're gonna go through these side pockets here. In this one over here, I've got a whole bag of different connectors, adapters, anything that you might need. Gender benders, 1/4 inch XLR, that kind of thing. So I always have just kind of like a goodie bag of connectors. That's it for that side. Let's go to this side. And here we've got a wired microphone. Always have a wired microphone on you. You never know when your wireless is gonna go bad, or sometimes, you know, sometimes we just keep this on a mic stand behind the DJ booth because it's just a lot easier than grabbing the wireless and all that stuff. So this is a Sennheiser E835. Great microphone, can't recommend it enough. Yeah, sounds really nice. I don't know why I have these in here. These actually should not be in here, but I just have a needle nose pliers. Yeah, that shouldn't be in there. But moving on. Moving on to this pocket here. I don't have anything in these side pockets or this top pocket right here. Just haven't used them at all, so that's why for that. But first thing is a 10,000 milliamp battery pack, a mobile battery pack. Highly recommend having one of these. You never know when you're gonna need it. Yeah, always carry one of these. Then I've got like 1 of 7 of these cords in my backpack. This is just a regular USB 3 to regular hard drive cable. Always good to have extras of those. And I got a random For Sure Entertainment business card. And then I've got another important piece of equipment. This is a powered USB hub. Always important to carry powered USB hubs with you because you never know when you're going into the situation where you gotta plug multiple things into one source. And if it's not powered and you're plugging like your hard drive, your controller, your phone, another hard drive or another controller, it's not gonna work on a non-powered USB hub. You need AC power going to this to make sure there's enough power for everything. Moving on to this packet here. Most important part, next to having a wired microphone, this is a backup hard drive. Now this backup hard drive has a copy of my entire music library. Now, I'm not just saying like a few crates here and there. This has an exact duplicate of my main drive. So anytime I get my music subscription every month, I put it on my main drive first, then I go right onto this and copy everything over to this. And it also has a copy of my Serato backup. So just in case for whatever reason that main drive goes down and I gotta pull this out and I open up Serato and plug in my controller, all that stuff, all my crates are gonna show up just like they would on my original hard drive. So I don't have to worry about anything like that. All right, moving on. We've got a whole bunch of assorted cables, and yeah, always have just a bunch of cables with you. Why not, right? I mean, I've got probably like 5 micro USB cables in here, 5 macro USB cables, more hard drive cables, lightning cables. It's just good to have extra cables with you, because you never know when you have a bad cable. If you just need more, if someone asks for one, you can give them one. It's just always good to have them. Alright, next on to these pockets right here. These are semi-important, actually pretty important ones. First thing we have is a MagSafe to MagSafe 2 adapter. I'll show you why I have this in a second here. And then I also have my main hard drive. This is a Western Digital 4TB USB 3 hard drive. Great hard drive, pretty fast. I'm going to be upgrading to a Samsung SSD 2TB or 3TB hard drive coming up soon. They're just a whole lot faster, more reliable. They are a lot more pricey though, but definitely worth it to have a good hard drive if you are using an external hard drive. Next, in this pocket, we've got a bunch of video stuff. Now, with our company being semi-mainly in the bar bat mitzvah market, we do a lot of montages. So having extra connectors, VGA cords, HDMI cords is super important, because you never know when you're gonna have that bad cable or bad connection, or a computer that doesn't have the right connection, so you gotta adapt to it. So pretty much I just have a mini display port to VGA and HDMI converters. It's always good to have. I have a shorter VGA cable. I used to have a shorter HDMI cable in here. I'm not sure where it went. I need to put that back in there. But that's pretty much it for this front pocket. Alright, moving on to this middle pocket here. We've got the trusty legend, I mean, I don't know if they're legend, but definitely trusty Pioneer HDJ 2000 headphones. These things are beasts. I bought these 6 years ago when they first came out. These are my first official pair of DJ headphones. When they came out, they're like 350, 400 bucks. I bought them right away, and now they're like 120 bucks because of the Mark IIs. Those are now like 350, 400 bucks, but I'll be upgrading to those semi soon. But as you can see, I mean, they've lasted a while, but the padding's all coming off now, and I know I can replace them if I go to Pioneer's website or Amazon. They have the parts for them, so maybe I'll just replace them, use them for a little bit longer, keep them as a backup, buy the new headphones, and yeah, they're nice. So if you don't have these and you're looking for a new pair of headphones, definitely recommend these. Then, and this, you can't see it, there's a zipper pocket here, but it just has the cable for the headphones. And then I've got my MacBook charger. Now, you may notice that this is an older style MacBook charger. This is original MagSafe. And the reason I have that is because, oh, maybe a month ago, let me get it out. A month ago, at a gig, this happened. I don't know if you're gonna be able to see it, but there's a rip down the side of here with wire exposed. And eventually they got super hot, the charger got super hot. Yeah, it was just not a good situation. So I went back to using an older style charger that I had laying around, bought the MagSafe adapter. It was like 10 bucks at Best Buy, and I've been using that for like a month now. So I'll decide if I want to go buy a new charger that's like 80 bucks or just keep using this. I mean, it's kind of a life hack if you have an old charger laying around and you don't feel like buying a new charger for your newer MacBook. That's just a little hack for you. But that's what I got in that pocket. Alright, now moving on to the more exciting stuff. This back pocket literally has everything else in it. To start, we're going to start at the top with my MacBook Pro. This is a late 2012 15-inch Retina display, has 8 gigs of RAM, 125 gig SSD in it. I don't really use the internal drive very much just because I have the external drive for all my music, but still need that storage space on there for random stuff. Moving on, we got a roll of 4-inch Sure tape, not gaff tape. The same thing though. If you're looking for a little bit better price on tape, definitely check out Sure tape. It's the exact same, it's just a little bit cheaper in price, not quality. So we got that. I usually carry a 2-inch roll with me along with the 4-inch. I used up all my 2-inch, so I gotta get more of that. But the 4-inch is definitely nice if you have really long runs of multiple cables. So if you have like a longer run with like 5 cables on it, on that run, the 4-inch is definitely going to be a lot easier than doubling up 2-inch tape. So, and it's more cost effective. So that's why I use 4-inch. Moving on, we've got pretty much every cable, an extra of every cable that you can think of, kinda. It's every cable that you might use on a gig. I have a duplicate in my backpack just in case. So this is a 15-foot IEC cord, 25-foot extension cord, a 25-foot HDMI cord, 25-foot IEC, 25-foot XLR male to 1/4 inch, a 1/4 inch to 1/4 inch coupler, 25-foot cord, really handy, 25-foot RCA cord, 3-foot RCA cord, 3-foot DMX cord, 3-foot left and right female to male Y cable, like that. Last thing, also super important, bag of batteries. Always have a bag of batteries with you, please. You don't want to show up to show and be like, yeah, you can use my wireless mic, no problem. 30 seconds into the best man speech, boom, microphone goes dead. Everyone's gonna look at the DJ. The DJ is responsible for making sure that this microphone has batteries in it. So please carry extra batteries with you. All right. We're gonna move on to something I call an oh shit box, or just kind of like a toolbox. I got this thing at Home Depot for like 10 bucks. But I'm gonna get a new one, get a little more legit toolbox that can withstand beatings. Inside, we just have random on random on random stuff that you might need at a gig. To start, we got zip ties on zip ties on zip ties. And I got more in my car. I got like 5 more packs of these in my car. There are 100 in here. These are 11 inches. Super nice to have. We got bungee cords, safety cable, mini screwdrivers, on stage speaker mounts, leveler, pliers, press and wrenches, screwdrivers, more screwdrivers, more screwdrivers, more screwdrivers, scissors, a hammer. Always have an extra hammer with you if you are running global truss. You never know when you might need an extra one if you got more than one guy working on global truss. Brackets for my color strips. These are just extra ones, different lengths. Bolts and just random hardware in here. Triple tap DMX terminators. Eye bolts for safety cables. Tape measure. Extra batteries. Extra AA. Extra 9-volt Sharpie. Color coding rubber bands for XLR and DMX cables. Another wrench. And then finally we got just a whole bunch of different colored E-tape. Always good to have E-tape with you. Never know when you're gonna need it. I also have just a roll of black. I switched to using E-tape rather than gaff tape for like wrapping up your cables on speaker poles and stuff like that. It's just a lot more cost friendly and easier to get off. Alright, the last thing I want to talk about is just a laptop stand. Now this is a crane, forgot what version it is, but this is not the newer one, but it's kind of the newer crane that you can adjust both the laptop shelf and the base and flip it and stuff like that. But it's always nice to have an extra laptop stand with you. Now I use the SZ with an odd or a Pro X case that has a laptop shelf. Now it's sometimes nice to have that laptop shelf, but what I've been noticing after using it for 2 years is that you get a lot of back pain from leaning over, and it's just at the right height. Like the controller itself is just at the right height for me to comfortably mix, but the laptop shelf is still too low because you have to hunch over and use your computer. So what I've been doing recently is when I get to a gig, I take off the laptop shelf and I stick this right underneath the controller, and that way it's elevated. You can change the angle. You can, I mean, it's super versatile and it saves your back. So definitely pick yourself up a laptop stand if you don't already have one. Always bring it with you to a gig. You never know when you're gonna need it. If you have a second laptop, if you have a second DJ joining you, if you are a lighting guy, these are awesome for your lighting laptops to stick underneath your M-Touch or M-Play or M2Go or whatever you're using. So yeah, definitely check one of these out. Alright guys, that's gonna be it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hope you learned something from it. If you have any questions, leave them down below. If you liked anything that you saw in this video and you want links for it, let me know down below. Also, make sure to follow me on Instagram right here somewhere. I will start posting trailers to the vlogs and to gig logs and other upcoming videos on my Instagram, so you can check it out maybe a day earlier, maybe like 3 hours earlier, something like that. I gotta decide on how I want to do that, but please go ahead and follow me on Instagram. So with that being said, like, comment, share, subscribe, do your thing, and we'll see you next time. Peace.